Alright, here we go. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what I've been waiting for. Doing a proper episode, how I like to do it. This one day I'll be able to do this properly, screen recording. Best way, you can do it on the move, don't have to do the screenshots like the video I just posted. That was just a filler, just because I wanted to make sure I could show a few things to you guys. But back into it. I will be sorting out the other thing to record on computer, so I can hopefully get more consistent quality videos out to you guys. But let's get into this. Just before I do, I did the last match of my league play, I opened up a gold booster and I got a little tree stumpy. Come up against these guys, awesome, like little shuppets. There's so many grass shuppets in this gym. Leafeon jumping over all the grass, Virizion jumping over anything that's not flying. This guy jumping over everything. He's got a massive dodge, massive confusion, 3-star as well. So he's replaced one of my Leafeons. Haven't tested it out yet because I've just opened it, so this is going to be it. Hope this goes. I just wanted to say also, this will be an epic video. I can't do it, but I was hoping one of the other bigger YouTubers, some of the guys who put some money into the game and have a lot more characters, opened a lot of the grass banner openings. If they have 3 of this guy and 3 Leafeons or Virizion, just make a whole deck of the grass shuppet. It'll be epic. I'd love to see it, so I'd love to do it myself, but I can't. I just don't have the characters. I've got 3 Leafeons, but that's the extent of it. Oh, and 1 Mr. Stumpy. But if I can get 2 more of this guy, I'll definitely do it. Or if I can luckily pull a Virizion, I'll be happy. But if one of you guys can do it for me, that'll be epic. Anyone that's watching this, let the other guys know. Send them to this video. Get them to give it a go. I reckon it'll be such a cool deck to run. Just a troubling deck as well for people to have to work around. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get into it again. This feels good. It just feels so nice having a screen recorder again. I've got my video exporting at the moment, then I'll be uploading it to YouTube. The little previous update on how my day has been, you would have seen it by now. Oh, if you haven't, it's a whole lot of screenshots of my victories today. I have had 1 or 2 losses, so I didn't screenshot those, but if this is a loss, then we'll get it firsthand. Hope it isn't. Anyway, let's see what our opponent's got. Stop the talking, I've got to concentrate. When I've been making these videos, I've been talking a bit too much and getting low on time. So first of all, I'm just going to check plates, attacks, X attacks, 1 hurdle jump and force remove. Okay, sweet. So he has got nothing. Virizion is all I need to worry about. So first of all, I'm going to get my little stump out here on the right. The reason why I like to put my runners up on the right is because putting them onto the middle just gives them chance to get some of their guys into the middle, whereas putting them on the far left and the far right helps to forces them to put some guys out onto the outsides where they wouldn't normally go. Hoping for 1% miss, and there we go, that's all over. Alright, so defense mode for me. He's probably going to hurdle jump this, and if he does, it's not going to look too pretty. I'm going to have to hurdle jump back, and I'm just going to be protecting the left exit point. I have just had one of these. Going for this round, I can't stop it either. I've got to block him unless I double chance. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? I'll have 2 of mine down on the PC. So I can either just double chance to try and take this guy out, which I think will be a very good. Let's do this. Venusaur. Double chancing. If I don't, it'll be a bit of a battle, just battling myself out from the left of the board. I hope I don't get another sleep powder on this. Alright, pulling on the old heartstrings. If I didn't do that, I would have had to just defend myself. I was been pushing myself back. I would have had to go out of the left exit point. And it's going to be like that anyway. So I don't have another double chance. I don't have the best chance of beating him, actually, so I am just going to have to defend after all of that. So, that was a waste of a double chance. Oh well. Now I'm going to have to put this back. He's going to rush up on my other side. Alright, here we go. I had a game like this just before. Well, I didn't make such a big mistake and ended up getting cornered, but they took my right entry point like this, and I think I may not be able to do this. I'm going to put Crobat right up here. It's going to force him to put something out. And then, there we go, that's what I want to see. Leafeon is coming right up here. He's going to send Moltres out, and then I can hurdle jump, knock him out, have a straight run for the goal. That's the plan. See how it works out. He's going to have to try and block it off. I wish it was a grass, because if it was grass, 2 movement, it would have been over. But I'll deal with what I've got to go. Next I'm going to send Crobat just up under, because I am going to need him. Let's get Zapdos on the board. Zapdos on the board. It's better to get my characters out since I'm going to be struggling. It's a bit cold here, so I'm shivering. If he gets a spiky shield, it's not going to be pretty. I'm going to have to go on my Zapdos and Venusaur, giving me the goods. Alright, so I can either try attack Chestnut with, which I will. He was going to get woken up anyway next turn, so I thought if I do this, I've got a high chance of winning. My only bad roll would have been getting the old 50. Other than that, so he's now on a defensive, so I'm gonna jump on there, because if he comes out with Venusaur, I can hurdle jump, just soar over him, take the entry point. Next I'll bring Crobat in, if I survive, that is. I'd say be a little bit hesitant attacking with Venusaur, as my yellow can beat 2 of his discs. It's only the 150 that I've got to watch out for, and then I can possibly hope for a purple. But if he gets the purple on this, then it's game. Sleep powder. Does he have a tropical energy? I'm gonna check. If you don't have a tropical energy and you're running grass and flying, just do yourself a favor and get one, especially for this gym cup. I'm just gonna leave him there since you can't wake him up at all. So just gonna move Crobat up, start pressuring, try and get some of them poisoned. Alright, here we go, this is what I want. So I wanna suicide my Crobat next, and then probably move Venusaur up. Oh, he does have a switch though, which he can do. So I'm not gonna move my Venusaur up, because that would be terrible. And that wasn't a very smart choice for him, I must say. I'm just going to bring Moltres' attack down, or try to. And then hopefully just cycle all my mons after that. Ooh, the fire. He can't use it at the moment unless he burns Crobat. But that's not too much of a loss, as only loses some small dodges. He's going for a Hail Mary, just hoping to get his 40 onto my 70, but even then, it's just, not looking good. His best chance was a yellow on the purple, and he didn't get it. He's got no more switches, so all he's got is some X attack, hurdle jump, force remove, so that's not going to do him much good. I can now also free to move Venusaur up, so I'll be doing that. Alright, I'm going to stop attacking this and start moving the Venusaur up. Just going to keep double checking because, yeah, I don't want to get stuck with a Mon down there. And yeah, Crobat. I leveled up my Shuttle Flip just because with Mew it's so epic, and it's going to be here as well. I'm just going to keep moving Venusaur up. He's going to go up, 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 up. I'm going to try and get rid of the old Crobat. That really did nothing for him, as he's asleep and I can still jump over him. So, unless he can by some reason get over with Moltres, that will be his best hope. But since that's not looking like it's going to happen, I'm just going to do this. There we go. So Noxious down 40, so now he's far less of a threat. He shouldn't be able to knock out my Venusaur or my Zapdos. He's going for it though. I'm happy with that because I can always get my Venusaur out. Next, little Mr. Stumpy's coming out. I better learn his proper name. Ouch. Alright. Now, leaving this thing down here could end up coming back to bite me if he can clear my Venusaur, and it can all be over as easy as that. So I'm just going to block him off for a start, and then I'm just going to try and hit up. If I can get a surround on that Venusaur, I want to do it, but I have a feeling he's going to go back to defending that goal. I'll just put him here and just see what happens. If he moves Moltres off again, then who knows, but I don't think he'll fall for that. No, that's not going to happen. So Tentacle's coming out. See if I can get a lucky strike. And I'm just going to keep cycling them until I get something that's going to work for me. And that should be the game after this. So the only thing that will go terribly wrong here is if I lose my Mon's here defending Speed Deoxys. He soars over, wakes it up, and then speed to the goal. That would be terrible. Absolutely terrible. A bad thing that can happen here is I'm just going to stop him from moving over this way. So now he's either going to have to attack me or move off to the left. And there goes the surround. Double surround. He really should have attacked. But at least he'll learn. And there we go. So Stumpy raking in the wins. Loving it. So definitely, if you can, if you got them lying around and you don't have them in your decks, add them in. They're amazing. As long as you don't get that 1% miss on the first turn. I've got my energy back, so it's going to be the last one. I'm just going to pop in with my boosters. I was going to try and see if I can get up an 11 streak, but I had 1 or 2 losses, and once you get 1 or 2 losses at 3 or 4 times, then it's just not worth it. So unless I can just keep winning with this, and if I do, I'll be happy, and I'll try for one of those 11 victories, because now that there's no more EX cubes as rewards, that'll be a really good way of trying to get one, as you guaranteed rare or higher cubes. So if I get some good streaks going after this, I'll try and keep it going. It's going to be hard getting those cubes now. Alright, so another Virizion, Tropical Energy, the Big Stump. Yeah, it's an okay team. Alright, my edit has finished, so I'm going to get uploading that to YouTube now. While I'm doing this, as long as I can concentrate on two things at once, which I sometimes can't. So, what do I want to do? Let's try this guy on the left this time, and hope I don't get my 1% miss again. Sorry for looking away, just, as I said, I'm going to be doing my upload as I'm going, so hopefully when I finish this, I can then edit this and get this uploading tonight as well. That would be ideal. This guy's taking a little while to think. He's not sure what to do. These little shuppets, Phantom, Mr. Stumpy Phantom, amazing in this. Yeah, that's his only option. So now I've got one of his entry points locked down. He's only got one more mon that's not grass. So if I can lure that out, I can get to a stage. If he puts Gabite out, I can get to a stage where I can run Leafeon up there. There we go, that's what I wanted to see. I can now run Leafeon up there, and I can pass through anything. That's what I want to do. I should have dropped him one back just in case he sends out the... I should have put him just here, in case he sends out the 2 movement. But he doesn't. If he doesn't knock me out here, if he gets the blue or I get the... Although if he gets the blue, then I'm in trouble. I don't have any 3 movements either. So, what I am going to have to do is that's going to have to be on hold. Luckily, I can just jump back with Leafeon, and that'll have to do for now. He can just move straight under me here, and then I'll just have to hurdle jump onto my goal, and then I'm going to have to do a bit of defense work. Didn't know, that blue, oh man. He could have moved just here. I suppose he didn't want me to get another mon out, but he maybe wanted to surround the Crobat, which I wouldn't mind, unless he'll free up this entry point and I want to just be going to close his one off. No, he's not doing that. So, before any ado, I'm going to hurdle jump over here. Just close it out, I don't want him getting any more out. And then I'm just going to start sending mine up. The advantage of having the more mons on the field is going to be big, so I'm going to have to start pumping some of mine out. Zapdos will be the first. Here we go, he's going to try and shut me down now. So, on the double chance, good old Venusaur. And hope he doesn't get his purple. If he gets his purple, then it's pretty much game over. Maybe I should have went for Zapdos. Live and you learn. So, let's see if I can come back from this. So, no matter who, he's not going to want to move Virizion in just yet, because then he's going to be getting us around. He's going to have to move Sceptile up here. Try maybe attack just for extra luck. There we go. If he attacks and knocks me out, then it's all over for me. Hoping for that blue. Whew. Here we go. So, now I'm going to use my last hurdle jump. The Venusaur down here. I can use Venusaur, so if he jumps through with Virizion, he would get double surround, his one and my one knocked out. I can then cover the goal with the Venusaur, which is a fairly good defender against Sceptile. Yeah, so now he's just trying to lock everything down. Smart move. I can't attack Gabite. I've got no more double chances, so this is going to be risky. I can't deal with another purple. If I get another purple, I'm going to have to attack. Man, the rolls. Not good with me today. Oh, he's going to try and move over. Alright, I've got to knock this thing out. He really should have switched with me, because I couldn't move. Oh, man. If he switches with me here, then it's going to be his turn. He can move in with Sceptile, and I have to attack anyway. But let's see what he's going to do. If I can get some poison going on. Shuttle flip is what I want, but we'll see what I get. Alright, so rolls working both in our favour at the moment. I just really want mine to come off, as I'm sure he does as well. Or she. 4 in a row! Really? Man, this is crazy. Alright. There we go, so he's done it now. He's going to go in with Sceptile. It's going to be my last chance. If he knocks this out, I just hope for purple or blue. That's all I can do. Oh, game. Good game. So that's what he should have done. So that's how not to win against the grass. He's my own moving forward through things against me, which the rolls are just not on my side. So I'm going to go down. It's going to be horrible. Yeah, Virizion's the winner there on the day. It was a good match in the end. I want to learn. I've got to make sure I've always got an extra defender back before I start jumping over things. So I just didn't want to leave Crobat there to get surrounded, but there we go. And that's why I opened my box earlier. Win one, lost one. I won a whole lot more today, so currently to end out the day I'm on 12? No, I must be on 13. So 13 wins, pretty happy with that. Aiming for about 8 to 10 a day, and that'll get me to my 50 without having to spend any gems, and that's what I'm going for. I'm also pretty happy with my rank, 500. Boom. If I can keep that up, I'll get my first lot of 3 trophies. So, see how I go. I am enjoying this little guy, but we'll see how we go. Hope you guys enjoy.